What is up, Gators? I am going to be putting on my social post, so give me 2 minutes and we will be jumping into stream. We're going to be kicking it off by a little writing stream to start us off, and then we're going to be jumping into a game that it has been a fat minute that we've played. So, hold tight, Gators. I'll be right with you. Gators, we are coming in live to you from my government's Gators Den area and jumping in live into the stream connection comms in 3, 2, ready or not, here I come. How are you today, Gators? And I'm actually gonna switch over because we're gonna be right here today. Haha, tricked you. I'm tricky like that. Alright. I hope y'all are amazing today. Oh, work was awesome, but it was a interesting day. Very tired. Had to wake up very early. And we are here today streaming. We're gonna kick off today's stream. We're gonna have a bit of writing. So I'm not even gonna jabber on a whole lot. But today, basically, what we're gonna do is we are going to be writing. You're like, no, duh, of course you are. Yes, I am. You are exactly right. And I'm so sorry I don't have background music. I'm going to be working on that. I actually did a bunch of, well, it's not a bunch of, but for me, it was a lot of work because I spent a few hours on it, like 2. And I'll get into it with writing. So today we are going to be jumping into writing a antagonist. And if you have been with us in the past streams, we have been writing a little story. And by the way, I have no intent currently to actually make this into a full-on book or story or something that we publish. But I think in the future, we will definitely add it to the Gators Den writing discussion, which I think would be so dang cool. And actually, maybe I should get my little Gator butt on that, as a matter of fact, and publish what we do have. But today, we're going to be creating the antagonists for our world and for our story. If you don't recall, Buck Run is our western city, or western world rather, where we have Daisy and Willow, who are our 2 main protagonists. And just to give you a little background in writing, and I hope you know this, but the difference between a protagonist and antagonist. Well, first off, you're probably wondering, what in the world is a protagonist? What in the world is an antagonist? I'm so glad you asked. So a protagonist is someone that's, in the easiest words, the good guy of the story. It can be anyone. It could be a creature. It could be a human. It could be a fairy. It could be an ogre. It could be whatever you want, as long as the goals and intentions of that person are to maintain good in the world, or are sometimes in stories there's also anti-heroes. So maybe they're an anti-hero, but they have better, I guess, maybe more wholesome goals that they strive towards than the bad guy. And the bad guy, in fancy terms, is called the antagonist. So the antagonist is obviously the bad guy, or at least the worser person in the story. And that's someone that ultimately wants to cause chaos or mischief or interrupt whatever the protagonist is doing and make it for the worst. So it could be an antagonist that is simply after a character's death. It could be a character that is perhaps after um, overthrowing a world. It could be both. It could be a character that wants to overthrow the world and kill its current leader. It could be a character that has terrorist inspired leanings or plans. It could be a whole lot of stuff. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So right now we have both Willow and Daisy, both of them very happy, I guess go lucky ish, and protagonists, excuse me. But now we need an antagonist, and badly. So today we're going to be making our main antagonist. Now, in a story, you're obviously going to have a protagonist and a main protagonist and antagonist. But did you know that there doesn't have to be just one pro or antagonist? There could be two. The main antagonist, which is the bad guy that's being most focused on the story, could have henchmen, which could be like little side antagonists that maybe have their own storylines, or perhaps that have different ideas about certain things and go off and do their own thing while obeying their master. Or there could be protagonists that have friends, or they maybe perhaps create a quest of friends, or this or that, or something else like that, to where they have people that have ideas that line up with theirs, and that they do things to accomplish the main part of the story. So that's what we're going to get at today, and we're going to jump right in today. So again, this is never pre-planned. Note that everything that you see on my writing streams is never pre-planned. The characters I make, the worlds I make, the lore I make, the stories I make, the characteristics or the attitudes or anything about anything that I write in this stream is completely off the top of my head. That's why sometimes you'll see me sit and be quiet for a while, because I'm literally brainstorming. I'm literally cooking. So, without further ado, let us get in right to our character. We're gonna kind of base our antagonist character sheet. We're gonna be writing it as a sheet. We're gonna be writing it so that we kind of get to know the character, what they are, etc. Okay? Okay. Let's go. Let's get into this, Gators. I wish we had someone in chat so we could maybe ask who or what our character is going to be. But you know what? We're just going to go wild. We're just going to go absolutely bonkers today. And since we kind of have a fantasy theme going on with Willow, if I'm correct, because she is our centaur character. Yes, and yes, Willow. She is our centaur character. We're gonna go and we're gonna have. Let's see. I have ideas, but I don't want it to be too, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe perhaps too common. Perhaps. You know what? We're just gonna go rather absurdly crazy, but at the same time, awesome. We're going to have our ancestor and character. So character. What's his name? what are they, etc. So we're gonna name the character, and of course it's gonna be a super Western name, Butch Warner. He's gonna be our main antagonist today. So Butch Warner character. And also too, if you forget how you've written like your other character sheets, do not feel shame in going back. Because like right here, look, we have our Willow and our Daisy character sheet. Okay, so yeah, outline. So we go outline, characteristics, and personality. Cool. That's okay. And it's okay if you have to look back for stuff too, especially when you're writing the story. For my first book, there was I think 8 or 9 different characters that were in the Fellowship that I had because mine was a medieval fantasy. Um, and so there was obviously the main character who got friends, who had another friend that knew a friend, and it just kept on building. And then obviously there's different drama, different backstories. There's death or mutiny or whatever that came up. So um, just work out your characters, cook with them. All right, so with our outline, and let me grow this. I hate how it shrinks down. But for our outline, so it is Butch Warner. We're kind of getting the foundations for our character sheet down. We got our outline. I'm pretty sure personality was not next, but we'll take a mental picture. Characteristics, personality, hobbies, and skills. Characteristics, personality. Characteristics, personality, and then hobbies, and I forgot what else it was. Hobbies. We'll just do etc. That'll work. And then we'll go back because I kind of forgot as well what the last few things were. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. It's the description. Hobby skills. That's what it was. Okay. We got that. And yes, I just fell out of my Google Docs. There you go. Entitled document. Hobbies. Skills, and then actually, we'll just do description because we should know that this is a character design sheet. Boom, 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 boom. And also, this is at 100, folks. I am very sorry. Not sure why it does that. There we go. Mucho perfect. Okay, so you like before, and again, you do not have to do exactly like this, but I think this is a really good starting point for making just about any character. Obviously, you got your outline, which is very important, as well as you got characteristics, personalities, hobbies, and skills, and description. So it's really kind of just like an all-around, like, good way to start off designing a character. You get the meat and the potatoes, plus you get dessert. Like you find out, okay, outline, who or what is this thing? Characteristics, how do they act? How do they react to people or situations or whatnot? Personality, kind of the same thing as characteristics, but except like, are they always happy? Are they sad? Are they mopey? Are they depressed? Like, where are we at with personality? Like, what's their demeanor? And then hobbies and skills. Hobbies, like, what fun stuff do they like to do? Do they like to game? Do they like to, I don't know, exercise? Do they like to control a world or whatever? It all really depends. And then skills, kind of same thing as hobbies, maybe useful, maybe more useful for, so like maybe like being able to fix a car, or perhaps put together a gun, or perhaps be able to speak to aliens, or something. It could be weird, wild, or really helpful or useful. Again, depends on your character. In the description, this is the perfect time and area to flesh out everything about your character. So this is kind of like an all the above, except you get to actually write down in specific, in your own words, what the character is, what they do, how they contribute to the story, like with them being protagonists or antagonists, how that affects them, etc. So we'll get into our basic stuffs first. And I'm sorry if you can't see my mouse cursor. I turned it off because I think in video games it was kind of annoying just hanging around. So yeah. So characteristics. So this is a explosion. Okay, so let me read it because I actually didn't read it. So the outline. So it's Butch Warner. Actually, even better. Like I said, off the tip of my tongue, Butch Worm. If you don't know what a worm is, it's basically like a dragon without wings. You'll often hear the word. It's actually, I think, verm is how you pronounce it. You'll hear a lot about in old English European tales about mythical dragons and dragon-like beasts. So, hey, you always learn something. So, Butch Verm, explosion breathing dragon with a nasty habit of coughing up explosive rock bits. Okay, so we kind of have a crazy, you could say almost out of pockets character here. It's a dragon creature, dragon like, basically a wingless dragon that breathes explosions. Like, I don't know how you'd even comprehend that, but we're just rolling with it because this can be like some of your characters, like really fun, goofy characters. Alright, so what's the characteristics of this verm, of Butch Verm? Well, we're gonna say, because he's a verm, and dragons are often very serious creatures. I don't happen to know one, but I do see and can imagine one to be rather strict or serious. So we'll say he's serious. We'll say maybe he's a bit selfish, so he's dedicated to himself. Alright, so yeah. So his characteristic so far is that he's serious, dedicated to himself, so he's selfish, and attacks those who he thinks are a threat to him or his goals. So he's very protective of himself, he's very serious. We could say he's also stern, so maybe not a whole lot of movement away from that serious attitude. So he's serious and stern, dedicated to himself, and attacks those who he thinks are a threat to him and his goals. I definitely spelled that wrong. There we go. Okay, cool beans. So, and yes, y'all, I'm trying to learn how to stream better, especially with the writing streams, and so I'm definitely trying to be a little bit more talkative while I write. Let me know either in YouTube or perhaps if you watch the um, VOD via the link on Blue Sky or in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, that'd be so awesome to get some input from you. On the main hub in the Gator's Den would be the best spot to put it in. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm trying to talk and engage a lot with chat just in general while I'm writing. Because I know there has been some empty, dead, quiet spots, and that is not good. That is not good. So, okay, we threw in some more stuff. So, serious and stern, dedicated to himself, and attacks those who he thinks are a threat to him or his goals. He hates the word authoritative to describe his attitude, but that's essentially how he acts. So basically, this guy deals with anger, or I shouldn't say anger, but he has a big case of the serious bug. He's extremely stern. He's got a bit of pride in his life. He's proud of what he does and he protects it. too much. And he doesn't like to be called authoritative. Apparently, it bugs him. Maybe he doesn't like the shadow that it casts on him as being like a dictator or overlording on people, but that is essentially how he acts. So he's an authoritative, selfish character, which, if you think about it, that kind of sums up a good antagonists in a nutshell, don't you think? At least that's how I think. Now, not all antagonists have to be selfish and authoritative. There could be some that could be like super, there could be ones that are weak, those that aren't prideful. Again, it all depends, but they will and can affect the protagonist's life in some other way, shape, or form. Like maybe they aren't authoritative or whatnot, but perhaps they're super psychological. Maybe they attack the protagonist in like ways like mentally and control them in that way, or perhaps like interact with the protagonist in that way. So it really all depends. You can get super creative with this. This is just, hey, like if you are in a writing project and you're just starting out, or you're brainstorming it, or you're considering it, like all of this stuff is custom, bro. It's like a buffet or a buffet or however you say it. Everyone chooses stuff different. We might choose some similar things here and there, but in the end, we all get an end product. So your story will be different than mine. It could take some things from my story, or some similar things, or it could take completely different things too, or it could take a mixture of both. But in the end, you still make up your own thing, and the fact that both our stories, both have characters, are what make them alike. So, let's get on with personality, shall we? We kind of hashed it out a little bit in characteristics, but we can having personality as one part of the character design sheet is really helpful because you can dig deeper into it and describe what you did mention in characteristics. Because characteristics and personality are two different things. Don't get them mixed up. Don't get them mixed up. I know those are big words, but don't get them mixed up because those are two different things for writing characters. Two very different things. But anyways, so getting on to personality. And yes, I did forget one thing. Yes, I did forget the name of my world. It's a little bit, it's blessing and a curse because there can be so many different things on your mind in the dusty ruins of Buckrun. And we might put a little dash in the middle because it can't be one word, but it can be like two as part of a sentence. So, actually, here, make sure you update your document so you know exactly what it says. Don't have it put the entire passage or the entire document. One thing that you should have consistent is in naming your different files, because say for example that you are writing a book, or maybe perhaps you're writing a novella, a light novel, or even just a webtoon. If you are trying to look for files concerning a specific character, you don't want to go to character sheet 1, character sheet 5, character sheet 7. Like, name, like, put specifics that you need for that document on there. Like, say, oh, this is a character sheet for Butch, like right here up here. Um, I have Butch Worm character sheet. When you read that, what does it tell you? Well, if you don't know what this beginning part is, you'll certainly know what the last part is. Well, we know it's a character sheet. Okay, cool. And then we can go back to the beginning and be like, oh, Butch Worm must be a character I did. Oh, wait, yeah. It's from Buckrun. It's from that story I was making up like a few weeks ago. Oh, yeah. And so that could help piece it all together. Plus, if you write like 20 character sheets, you can still type in Butch if you are in like a file searcher, and it should pop up. It should pop up. As long as you've done everything right, it's stored in the right file and stuff. You type in Butch, boom. I need Butch's character file. Or if I type in Willow when I'm searching for a file, it could be like, oh, here's Willow's character file. So, yeah. Anyways, let me not get too ahead of myself. Let's keep on going. I want to jump into our game today. So, the nurse Snally is a hardened bandit that has lived out in the dusty, lonely towns of Buckrun. Now, this is going to be the sad part, but again, details that you provide here not only can develop the character really good and give them dimension, but also it can be the setup for some amazing lore and backstory, or perhaps set that character up for the main story. So, you know, if you know, you know, you know. So he has no friends. And you can also use some real life, more detailed terms too in describing your characters. For instance, in this next part, right here, I'm gonna make Butch Worm, or I'll just say Butch because we don't want to complicate too much. We're gonna make Butch a huge introvert. Now you're like, why do you say that? Why would you do that? Isn't that just gonna complicate the story too much and throw a bunch of stuff off? I mean, I was planning a bunch of dialogue for him. Yeah, I could throw some things. It could change up the whole mix. It might shake your world a little bit. But here's the thing, and mind you, don't make everyone an introvert in your book. If you do, you gotta have some sort of crazy writing, crazy plot, and be able to market that in some sort of interesting way. But anyways, you're like, but he's the main antagonist. Why would you do that? Well, maybe, and we can see it in the book, or we might not see it in the book. But maybe that can be his development arc, or that can be one of his development arcs that we see. So, because it's not only just the protagonist that should be developing in your book, but it also should be your antagonists. Either they grow in power, they learn more about the protagonists, or something along the likes of there, where they gain some sort of thing to rise up to the challenge and the threats, or knowledge, etc. of the protagonist. So yeah, so he's a huge introvert. Let's see. So he's a hardened bandit that has lived out in the dusty, lonely dunes of Buckrun. He has no friends, so we kind of get a tip off that he's already introvert, but it's not confirmed. You could be a total extrovert and have no friends. So that's what this part right over here is going to establish, right? Right over here. So he has no friends, but he considers wandering travelers his friends. Okay, so now we see from this portion of the passage, mind you, this is only 7 words right here, that yeah, he has no friends. We don't know he's an introvert because we haven't read that far. But with that, we could see that, hey, maybe he seeks refuge or solitude in random strangers because he realizes his need for other people. Again, that could be a huge development arc right there. Or something that you could develop an arc. Alright, so he's a huge introvert. Alright, boom, yeah. Here we go. So now we added a really cool dimension that not only includes Butch Vern or Whitearm, but it also ties in a little bit of Buckrun. So, personality wise, and this is so far the biggest bit, he's a hardened bandit that has lived out in the dusty, lonely dunes of Buckrun. He has no friends, but he considers wandering travelers his friends. He's a huge introvert, but his drive to achieve his greatest goal, take over the city of Buckrun and blow up town to create gold digging operations, is sensational and unstoppable. So basically, we have dude with a goal right here. So basically, yeah, he has character or personality flaws. He's super serious and stern. He's an introvert. He keeps himself. Truly, he's authoritative in his attitude, and he has insane maniacal goals. He wants to literally blow up Buckrun and turn it into. He just wants to get rid of Buckrun and turn it into a gold digging mine, which is crazy. Why would you do that? There's so many people like Willow and Daisy and so many other unspoken or unfeatured or not featured characters. Like, why would you do that, my guy? Why would you do that? So, yeah, okay, hobbies and skills. We can give him a ton of skills and hobbies, or we can give him none. Remember, whatever you do include here will affect what your character can do, how he'll grow, or it'll grow in advance, etc. So give them a few things at least that they can work with. So, hobbies and skills. We'll say one of them is scheming because, I mean, to have this gigantic goal of digging gold is a big deal. So, scheming, which I completely spelled wrong, ignore that. Scheming, um, let's see, scheming, keeping to himself, sneezing, boom. Alright, now before we dig in the deep end on the character description, I'll just go over everything with you, including the hobbies and skills, which is short and sweet, but you'll like it. Maybe. If not, that's okay. But, okay, so the outline for a brand new character, Butch Worm. An explosion-breathing dragon with a nasty habit of coughing up explosive rock bits. Characteristics, he's serious and stern, dedicated to himself, and attacks those who he thinks are a threat to him or his goals. He hates the word authoritative to describe his attitude, but that's essentially how he acts. Personality, he's a hardened bandit that has lived out in the dusty, lonely dunes of Buckrun. He has no friends, but he considers wandering travelers his friends. He's a huge introvert, but his drive to achieve his greatest goal, take over the city of Buckrun and blow up town to create gold digging operations, is sensational and unstoppable. Hobbies and skills: scheming, keeping to himself, sneezing, and accidentally destroying things with his breath is his repertoire. Okay, okay. So next, we go in the deep end and we go and write basically a mini description or description. Yeah, just a mini description of the character, like with Daisy and with Willow. That is exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to dig deep into how he acts, how he looks, how he reacts to people, maybe a little lore or history about himself, etc. So let's dig right in. Alright, so for Bushwire, and this is where we can actually describe how he looks too. So Perfect. Okay. So first little bit, we're also still intertwining Butch's lore with Buckrun lore. So this is what I got so far. Butch Worm is was born to excuse me. Butch Worm was born to a human family almost 100 years before Buckrun even existed. Okay, so we get some background as to what time period and what exactly was going on then. He came upon the town during its inception and completion by a few redneck settlers that wanted to set up camp in a camp spot. Alright, so we got this. Oops, and that is also still. Actually, let me keep on doing a little bit more. Alright. I promise I'm gonna talk. I'm just gonna be finishing this up. Alright. Oh, my, that's one thing I hate. Like, why is the caps gotta be like that? I think that's so dumb. Cool beans. Alrighty. We're back, y'all. I'm sorry I went quiet, but we were kind of cooking. Not gonna lie, we were cooking. So, description. Witchworm is born to a human family almost 100 years before Buckrun even existed. Whoa! He came upon the town during its inception and completion by a few redneck settlers that wanted to set up camp in a camp spot. Little did the dragon know that a fairly populated city would spring up from just a couple of, excuse my language, stupid farm boys out on a few 100 mile adventure. Since then, he's schemed against the town and has a passion to destroy it, returning the land to its original condition. Wild. The town doesn't take to him rather kindly, as his allergies are quite destructive and annoying. With his nefarious plan in mind, he vows to one day exact his plans on the little town. Dun dun dun! Okay, so like I said, we're going to keep this writing stream short because I want to get into gaming. We haven't played this game in a while. But to go over our character sheet at Bootstrap, we have the outline right over here. Characteristics, we have personality, hobbies, and skills. And as a matter of fact, to help it stand out even more, we can put it in bold just like that. So if you're reading over it, if it's late at night, perhaps you're tired, or perhaps to give um, to give the what would you call it? I guess the different sections, like kind of something to stand out, like a little divider or something, perhaps. This works out great. So, as you can see here, we have our outline, we have our characteristics, personality, hobbies, and skills, and description for our character, Butch Verm. We're going to read over it, see what you think about it, and then we are going to be jumping into our game today. We've actually spent almost 45 minutes on this character sheet, which is not bad. But let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, our outline. This is our character, Butch Verm, an explosion-breathing dragon with a nasty habit of coughing up explosive rock bits. Cool beans, we got our fill-in for the character. Next, characteristics. Serious and stern, dedicated to himself and attacks those who he thinks are a threat to him or his goals. He hates the word authoritative to describe his attitude, but that's essentially how he acts. Alright, we know what he is and how his attitude is for the most part. Personality. He's a hardened bandit that has lived out in the dusty, lonely dunes of Buckrun. He has no friends, but he considers wandering travelers for friends. He is a huge introvert, but his drive to achieve his greatest goal, take over the city of Buckrun and blow up town to create gold digging operations, is sensational and unstoppable. Hobbies and skills. Scheming, keeping to himself, sneezing, and accidentally destroying things with his breath is his repertoire. Now, description. Butch Verm was born to a human family almost 100 years before Buckrun even existed. He came upon the town during its inception and completion by a few redneck settlers that wanted to set up camp in a camp spot. Little did the dragon know that a fairly populated city would spring up from just a couple of stupid farm boys out on a few 100-mile adventure. Since then, he schemed against the town and has a passion to destroy it, returning the land to its original condition. Wild. The town doesn't take to him rather kindly, as his allergies are quite destructive and annoying. With his nefarious plan in mind, he vows to one day exact his plans on the little town. Boom, shaka, laka. Okay, now after reading through that scene, everything, the outline, characteristics, and personality, and the hobbies and skills and description, what is wrong with this character sheet? It's a big fat problem. Technically, there could be two things, but one is definitely minor compared to the other one. Well, the smaller thing is that up here we mentioned that Butch is a dragon, and then lower on into here, that he is a verm, I believe. Let's see, blah blah blah. Okay, so well, obviously his name could be kind of contradictory because it's like Butch Verm, but he's a dragon. That's kind of weird. Okay, but the other thing, which is the biggest thing, is what his motives or his future plans. Like, what does he want to do? And so we actually contradict ourselves in this character sheet, if you didn't notice. And that was totally on accident, but this is a perfect example of things that can happen. So we have a contradiction, and I'll show you where. So it's right here. He's a big introvert, but his drive to achieve his greatest goal, take over the city of Buckrun and blow up town to create his gold digging operations, is insatiable and unstoppable. Now, if we go down, oops, sorry about that. Not sure why that happened. We're gonna go right back to that. So we saw earlier that he wants to blow up the town, make it a whole big gold digging operation, but here's the part where it contradicts. Since then, he's schemed against the town and has a passion to destroy it, returning the land to its original position. Wild. Okay, so what do we see here? That's the big, bad contradiction. And we're not talking about his name or him being a dragon. We're talking about him and being unable to not. Excuse me, I don't know why it just popped up that email. That was really random. Um, Town doesn't take him. So the big contradiction here is that we say that up here that his goal is to level Buckrun and turn it into a gold digging operation. However, and this is in personality too, right down here. However, if we go down to his description, we find out, oh wait, it's not. He doesn't want it to be a gold digging operation. I think, but instead it says he wants to destroy the town, returning it to its original condition, which is wild. So essentially, he just wants to level town and have nature do its thing, just regrow back, no humans there, just be completely empty. So that doesn't make sense, as you can see, because his first motive, which was mentioned up here, is that he wants to make Buckrun a dugout gold operation. Over here, though, it says he just wants to level Buckrun because he feels that it should be nature. So what we'll do is we'll just change this one because while having a town leveled for the sake of nature is cool, I think it'd be a lot better if we capitalize. Remember, going back to his personality, that he's greedy. And so if we worked on the fact that he's greedy and perhaps greedy for material objects, that he would like gold. And since he really likes gold, then perhaps that he would want to have a gold mining operation to get a bunch of gold. So we're going to capitalize on his greediness and make him want gold. Let me find my mouse cursor. There we go. Cool beans. And remember too, now, obviously this is a really good case scenario as we cut it early, but however, if you're writing anything long form or similar, this can be very detrimental because one, it can change, well, something you just don't notice and something that your readers will. So you obviously don't want the experience or the pleasure of finding out that, hey, there's this big like kind of plot hole in your story after you published it. So we want to hit those things on the head right now, so that we see all the stuff that we do is good. So now we changed it, and so it says, little did the we'll just read over the whole description. But Butch Worm was born in a human family almost 100 years before Buckrun even existed. He came upon the town during its inception and completion by a few redneck settlers that wanted to set up camp in a camp spot. Little did the dragon know that a fairly populated city would spring up from just a couple of stupid farmer boys out on a few 100-mile adventure. Since then, he schemed against the town and has a passion, to convert it into a gold mine operation to make money off of. The town doesn't take to him rather kindly, as his allergies are quite destructive and annoying. With his nefarious plan in mind, he vows to one day exact his plans on the little town. Boom shakalaka. And then when you are done with anything, and yes, I know sometimes, or actually a lot of times, that these writing programs will say, whether it be Google Docs, whether actually, I'm not sure if Pages can, but I'm pretty sure you can set up something. But probably Pages, Google Docs for sure, as well as other writing programs will autosave. But hey, rather be extra safe than sorry, so you can use Control S. Um, use Control S. That will save on Macs. It would be Command S, and that will save your stuff instantly. If it is your first save ever, it will. On Apple, I know for a fact it will ask you to name the document and where you want to put the document, so just do that. I would start off with keeping it on desktop and then eventually making a special writing folder that you could keep out of the way inside a program or something to tidy up your desktop. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me. I highly recommend though that you save it. Even if it says it has auto saved 100 times, why not? Why not do it? Alright. Alright, Gators, so what we're gonna do today is we're about finished up with Butch's character sheet. Obviously, we could dive in so much more. However, especially when you're writing a book or writing a story or anything similar like that, remember, you're there to write a story, a grand story. You're not here to write character sheets. Now, if that's your passion, you love designing characters either by writing them or drawing them or both, then yeah, get into it. Dig deep into character design. Find out what works, what doesn't. Learn about personalities. Learn about traits. Learn about talents. Learn about all that. But yeah, as you can see though, and mind you, this isn't even a real book or anything that I'm publishing. We have 3 character sheets. We have a world sheet that has some lore. And who knows what we'll be working on next. This one is my own file, which, by the way, actually shows my past writing accomplishments. I should actually mention this. You know what? Since we're here, we're on stream, I'll show it off. Why not? So, if you didn't know, my name is Manfred Gator. Address and phone number, yeah, not gonna get that today. Not gonna get that. So it's for safety reasons. But you're probably wondering, hey, Mad4 or Grandmaster Gator, which is my other nickname that I've recently adopted. You give all these you have writing streams and stuff, and you tell us all about how to write characters and do lore and worlds and stuff. But like, why? I've never seen or read anything from you at all. Like, are you even a writer? Are you even a credible writer? Well, yes, I am, Gators, and here is to prove my point. So this is my creative um, portfolio. I do have to work on it a little bit more because I have another project, another writing project I'm actually just about finishing up. It's a novella, a dystopian sci-fi novella that is coming out. All of these publications are available on the interwebs. Some free, some you do have to pay for, and then some were just opportunities that I got to have with companies that were extremely awesome and amazing. So, a little bit about myself, and yes, this is 2 pages long. You can also, if you are interested in hiring or perhaps want to recruit me on for a project, whether it be free or something of the like, or in exchange for something, I am here. I would definitely say that by email is the best way possible. And you're like, well, you don't even provide your address or your phone number. How am I going to email you? Pretty simple. That right there is my email. I doubt you can see it in the corner because that's my profile is very small. But if ever you want to email me about serious business inquiries, I will not be taking any fan emails or anything of that sort. Unfortunately, I will deny it and throw it in the garbage. So please don't just send things. Although I will appreciate it, please don't send things like "I love you, man, for Blood Gator. You're so amazing. How can I be a gamer like you? You're so much better than Ninja." Okay, maybe not the last thing, but you know what I mean. But yeah, no fan spamming the mail or anything like that. I will delete it. I will let you know, hey, I got your mail. However, this is for professional business only. So if perhaps you have like if you perhaps want to do like a collab, or perhaps you want me to do writing or something of the along the lines of writing, like maybe like script or interview writing, etc., I'd be very interested. So send things your way. If you know, I only take extremely serious business or project inquiries or presentations. So yeah. So anyways, here we go. We're gonna go through it pretty quick. But so my first book, my debut book ever, I actually just released last year. And you're like, Gator, you've most certainly have had to have more ideas than just a book last year, right? I have. None have been turned into books, mainly due to my ability to dedicate myself to a project, or financially, or perhaps time wise. So, my first book ever was Dragon Origins Rising Blood. It is a full-length novel. It is, I think, around 95,000 words, so it's not huge. It's not small. It's like perfectly in between 23 chapters, I believe. Let me actually grab it. Because it's always good to have copies of your own book to reference back to, whether it be for reading, to learn off of mistakes, etc. So let me look through the book right now. So it's the actual. Hold on. So the actual story itself in the book is 317 pages long. So you could burn through it real easy. Trust me. It's 317 long. That does not include any of the extra pages like the copyright page, all of that. That's like literally the whole book. Um, how many chapters does it have? I'm pretty sure it's 23 or 24. And yes, in my book, I actually do have a chapter list, which people are kind of, it's not really a thing or popular thing as much in newer books, but I'm like, hey, I like kind of going old school, and it looks really good. It's nice and clean. Plus, if you forgot where you left off, you could just look and see. So, this, my book actually, excuse me, has 25 chapters. And then there is actually a whole pronunciation guide, blah, blah, blah. And I do have a full on map of the world that it is based in. So, yeah. So, my first book ever, 25 chapters, 317 pages. So, it's not small, it's not big, but for a first book, it's quite hefty. It actually won three awards. One for the cover. It was the 2024 editor's pick for book covers, which was, I was highly honored. And I got 2 awards from the Christ Lit Awards, which is actually a Christian based book award that recognizes admiral themes and also if there's any biblical based morals in writing, that those are noted and they look for exceptional works such as that. So I got 2 awards. So one was the 2024 pick, or 2024 pick for um, young, not young adults, excuse me. So got a nomination for the best YA young or YA teenager book of the year, so 2024, and then another 2024 award for the um best in, yeah, just it got the Chrysler Book Award in general. So it earned their reward, plus it got the nomination for the 2024 YA teenager genre for fantasy. So I'm super proud. So 2 writing awards and then 1 cover art award. And then my next novel that I have is the Exodus Chronicles Part 2. It did not win any awards currently, but it did get a 4 out of 5 um, Reader's Favorite Award. It almost got an award. We were so close. It almost got the coveted Reader's Favorite Award, but it didn't. We got a 4 out of 5. We were just missing a few points. We were so short. Or not so short. We were so close. Yeah, so far. So we're happy about it. It's a fun book. It's an exciting book. It's dramatic. You'll love it. And the cover is crazy. So besides my debut novel, I'll actually read through it. So I actually self-published it in 2023. So here, let me read you what I wrote. Based off an extremely large collection of personal sketches, drawings, and written lore, as well as a complete language based on my lore. Yes, I wrote an entire language for this book. Um, Side note that this book would actually be a series, and the absolute shortest would be a 3-book series. So that language would be used in 3 books at the very least. Dragon Origins Rising Blood follows the life of Tomaric Varrock, a young boy who goes from battling baby dragons for bet money to battling his mortal fear to attempt to save his world. And then the rest of it I kind of wrote out as like a kind of like a what would you call it in a job? Oh, my brain is fried. I don't know your human terms and your human things for jobs. Oh, your no, I was thinking the word interview. That's app. No, not application. Wow. Resume. There we go. So parts of it I have written like a resume. So if there was anyone seriously considering me for writing positions or whatnot, I have it here. But basically, it's saying that, oh, I did all this stuff, worked with people around the world to make this happen. And it was crazy. I worked with a ton of people around the world. Ukraine and I forgot what country, but a South American country. Why am I forgetting it? I forgot. But around the world. And then I had a webtoon, or I have rather, but it is discontinued. Neko Neko is a cat doll, so originally inspired by the legends of the Maneki Neko, I created my webtoon series Neko Neko is a cat doll to learn on the webtoon creation and publishing process while endeavoring into visual media. Now, visual media is different than written media, so as you can imagine, writing a book is different than writing a webtoon. Um, I would definitely say probably the most easiest way to understand writing a webtoon compared to a book. Writing a book is like writing a script. Writing a webtoon is like writing a movie script. You have to imagine views of the characters, how the characters are looking, what emotions the characters are displaying or fighting or dealing with, and different things like that. And then the rest of it is just how I worked the webtoon and worked with the designer. And then other worthy honorable mentions and achievements that I had gained while in my writing journey. I became a Freeride affiliate. So if you don't know what Freeride is, it is basically a amazing. It's really actually an awesome company that has made distraction-free writing tools. So they make like little foldable computers. They have the typewriter. They have the Alpha. And then they have the Traveler. I have the Traveler because one, it folds up nice, handy, dandy, long battery life, and I could type and write a lot. Highly recommend you go check that out. I am hoping because I am a Freeride affiliate and I've worked with them, social posts, etc. I do get a discount code, and I'm hoping since it is writing related a lot that I will be able to bring that discount code to you guys. So hold on to it because they've been changing up some things at Freeride, and one of those things included my promo code. So yeah, Freeride affiliate, did social media advertising for them, and in return they have given me things, um, monetary discounts, free items. Um, I also, because I worked with them and kind of knew them, and they knew the work that I did with them, they actually featured me in a blog article about writing fantasy creatures. Let me tell you, bro, I had never thought in my life that I would be featured in a Q&A article by a big brand that makes tons of money and sells things to tons of people. But it was a literal, legit interview. Not live, but it was obviously a blog. But they're basically like, here you go. Here's a list of all the questions. Answer them to the best of your ability, and then we edit everything for the article. So it's short, sweet, and to the point. But yeah, I got featured in a free red blog article, which I'm pretty sure you're actually still able to read to this day. Just have to do a little bit of digging, but I got featured in an article, which was amazing. Um, I also was featured on Instagram Live by Explore. If you don't know what Explore is, it is a community of story writers, it could be like book writers, manga writers, webtoon writers, cosplayers, anyone like that. Kind of more in the like Japanese media scene, so like webtoons, manga, cosplaying, all that sort of stuff. So I actually got interviewed live on Instagram, and I think it was about a 2 hour interview. Unfortunately, it was not saved, so there's no way to go back and watch it. But I was interviewed on how to get your work out there in terms of literally just working it. Like, how do I actually create a book? How do I create a webtoon? Like, what choices do I have to make? What costs or risks are involved, etc., etc. So, yeah, that's why I like to say that I have experience in both writing webtoons and novels because they're not the same, but there's similarities. And let me tell you, if you are thinking about or planning or you're already in the project of writing one of the two, let me tell you, I could dump some advice over your head about stuff so that you don't waste a bunch of time, money, and anything else that's precious to you into the project. And then the one last final thing that I have currently on my portfolio, my written portfolio rather, is this product testing. So there's actually a company that came out to me on Instagram. They messaged me and they're like, "Hey, we have a program that we're planning on launching in the U.S. But however, we need to do testing and get your input on it, or want to get testing and input. Would you be interested in product testing? We compensate you. You just have to provide detailed review, blah, 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 bunch of business stuff." And I'm like, okay, sure. I made sure it's legit because you do want to be careful on Instagram or any social media. As a matter of fact, if someone approaches you for a, um, just any like special opportunity or like promotion or like anything really. So I looked them up, did some research into the company, all that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're a solid company. I just never heard of them because they were an overseas company in Japan. So I'm like, yeah, what's the rules? Like, how's, and I asked this before I agreed, like, what is the details? What's the specifics? How are we going to do this? So we went through all that. And so basically, this company was actually a competitor or was going to and is currently a rival to Freeride, which I think they noticed my Freeride stuff, which is, I think, amazingly funny. But I was honored to be able to test the product. They came out to me and they're like, "We know that you use free write and stuff," or actually, they didn't say that. They're like, "We're trying to compete against the U.S. brand free write because of their writing devices and blah blah blah. We want you to test it out, leave a review. We're gonna send this device over to you. When you're done, send it back. Blah blah blah." Okay, so a few weeks later, get the device. We test it out, write the detailed review, all of that, and I got paid money, real money that went into my bank account, which is crazy, and it was not a small amount too. I'm not going to detail specifics, but I got paid a good chunk of change for it. On top of it, originally they were going to take back the device that I tested and gave input on, but they're like, "Oh no, you can keep it. Oh, and then by the way, we're planning on selling the device for $500 USD." I was starstruck. Have I used the device to this day? No, because I'm too locked in on the free rights. Plus, um, I'm just more used to it. It's a little bit of a simpler device. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to bang on the other device. However, I've already gotten used to it so much. On top of it, since it was a Japanese company, all, and I mean all, of the instruction manuals and everything was in Japanese. I'm not fluent in Japanese at all. And also, the keys were also in Japanese. They did have English lettering, but it was like secondary. It was like secondary to the Japanese keyboard lettering. So, yeah. And then, yeah, the other one, which will be coming out soon, I have a novella called The Exodus Chronicles Part 1. dystopian sci-fi. It's crazy. So, if you're wondering, does this guy have any credibility in writing? Boom, shakalaka. And here's a very quick overview too. Oh, and right here, boom, mentions the rewards I got. So yeah, I've done long and short form writing. Long writing as in novel, short form as in interview questions. Webtoon script writing, neko. According to artist requirements, that's a very important thing. If you ever get into webtoons, find out how your artist, that is designing your story and the scenes, wants you to write out your script. Blog Q&A, questions response writing, which was both the free writes and the blog article that had questions in it too. Original character development, creation, that's in all my stories. Nothing is copied. It is all homemade, just like all the characters that we make in stream for our writing streams is 100% homemade. Original characters. So like Neko, Dragon Origins characters, all of it. Editing. Obviously you have to edit, whether it be for punctuation, run-on sentences, anything. And heavy, light and heavy. Whole section rewrites, passage deletions, the whole shebang. Basic formatting on how to make your book workable for your editor, so it's not just an endless square of letters. Pre-publication manuscript preparation. So basically getting ISBNs, getting book files all together, getting cover files all together, putting it all together before it's published. Product service reviews, obviously compensated product testing with King Jim, that was my product testing. Commission service research. So basically researching people to commission for my works. So basically researching editors, artists, the whole thing for all my projects. And then newsletter writing, editing. So I actually, and I don't have it mentioned here, I had a webtoon, or excuse me, I had a newsletter for all of my writing projects and all of that. So I did have that for a little bit. I am closing it out because I'm starting to focus on the streaming, which is why you're here, obviously. So that's what we're doing. I used to have a newsletter. I wrote it and edited it, sent it out to tons of people around the world. And so I have experience there. And then my awards, that was actually 2023, my bad. And then my awards, and then I only speak English. My voice translator caller can't do any more or any less. Maybe in the future I can get it updated to where it can speak other languages. That'd be sick. But anyways, guys, enough about me, enough about the silly portfolio, and we are going to bail on this. We're going to go on a quick break as I set up our game today. It involves racing. So I will see you in a bit, Gators. Okay, hold on. I'll see you in a bit. Happy writing too, by the way. And of course, if you have any questions about writing anytime during writing stream or gaming or during the gaming part, drop it in chat and I'll gladly answer it. Okay, Gators? Give me a bit. We'll be jumping right in again.
Would you be the only one who did that walkthrough on Rosado? Everybody roll? This morning. Everybody roll?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just checking out our featured game that we're going to be playing today, and it apparently needs an update, so I'm going to give it a minute or two. We'll kind of see how fast it goes. If it's going to take a very long time, we are going to make a switch. We're going to switch off to a different game.
Would you be the only one who did that walkthrough on Rosado? Everybody roll? This morning. Everybody roll. This morning. Good. Hey, Curry, would you be available to do that walkthrough on Rosado? Everybody roll. This morning. Good. Hey, Curry, would you be available to do that walkthrough on Rosado? Everybody roll. This morning. Good. Hey, Curry, would you be available to do that walkthrough on Rosado? Everybody roll. This morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, my update is just about complete. Gonna make sure everything runs smoothly, and we're gonna begin TwitchCon communications over to you shortly.
Everybody roll.
Back with you in a bit. Alright, guys, alright.
Good. Hey, Curry, would you be available to do that walkthrough on Rosado? Everybody roll. This morning.
Alright, guys, we are transferring in 3, 2, 1. Here we are. We are back. We are back. I hope y'all are doing good, and we are live. There we go. It has been way too long. Way too long. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Alright, let's see. Now, I have some explaining to do, and I will jump right into that in just a moment. However, let me start up the game. We'll go from there. Make sure our updates and all that. Whoa! Why'd you do that now? There we go. Sorry, do not like how that is there. We're just gonna optimize for the PC real quick. So, I have a lot of explaining to do. One, well, I'm sorry we haven't played this game in a while. Two, there's been quite a bit of my own venturing off stream that I have done, and decent bits of money being spent off stream. So, we have a few cars from last time that were not in our last stream, which from our last stream, our last Forza Horizon stream, which I can't recall what we did, was a while ago. So we do have a goal. We do have a car that we want to upgrade. And so today I'm thinking we just want to make a buttload of money to be able to save up. There's two cars in particular that I want to max out. One of the cars I bought already, so today we're going to be making lots of money on those, on races, so we can upgrade that car to the max. Another one, we probably have to save up, I think it's like $1 million or so, 1 million credits before we can get it, and then we have to get more money to upgrade it. I have to check on the price though. but we've still been designing. We did actually try and put two. Man, this is optimizing for a while, but that's okay. We haven't played in a while. We have been doing more designs. I put two cars up for auction in the auction house. Neither one sold. Boo hoo, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep on racing, unlocking more stuff. We have more of the Horizon Festival unlocked, so we're gonna jump right in. And I have my Forza. Yes, we haven't switched over. So we are there. Other things. So I mentioned earlier that I updated the channel a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a little bit. It wasn't a huge amount. At least that you'll see on your end. I spent about 2 hours, 2.5 hours updating links and different things to improve the channel. As always, I'm trying to improve all the content and everything I'm making on the daily for you guys on my channel. So I always am looking to make everything better for you. So I think we're almost there. We're still loading up. I hope we're not frozen. Okay, we're not. There we go. We loaded up. Just have to process out the compute a little bit. Yes, we do have a stock car. We added a new feature Forza that allows you to choose what you. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool. Ooh, those are some fire. Ooh, chat, what do you think we want? High performance or Italian? Those Italian cars look really fun, not gonna lie. I think we might go Italian, because you can always get a Lambo. We're gonna go Italian. Let's see, what we got? Ooh, Challenger 22. Okay, that's expired. Where are we at now? Where are we at now? Winter. Ooh, another. Wait. Ooh, another stock car? That's actually sick, to be honest. We should get that. When is this opening up? Oh, it's not open yet. Oh, 10 hours. That starts tomorrow. Oh, I might have to work up to a car off stream. Until then, we got this one. We can get a, Ford Mustang 95. Ooh, an SRT Demon. What do we think, chat? Because we have 1,600 points. Should we get an SRT Demon? I feel like that might be sick. However, I don't know. I don't know, chat. I think we should just get started. Let's just get right in here. We're not gonna jump into the race car quite yet. Let us hop into the Magnum, as a matter of fact. So the last time, let's see, I'm trying to remember what cars do we. Oh, so we won the Barbie Mobile. I don't know why it's $150,000. It's electric. It's tiny. It's spins out of control like mad. So yeah, we have that. Oh, we changed that. So definitely a little bit of acceleration. A fun car. It's supercharged. So we have a supercharged Crown Vic. That's pretty cool. Gator Mobile's still the same. We did have that last stream. We did get a Supreme Hoonigan car. We have the Rizmobile. And, oh, I forgot. So these are new additions, Coinus X. So the one is really good. This one was for free, as a matter of fact. I got it with channel points. The CC8S is the car that I want to mod today. That's the one that we want to mod. So that's what we're getting. Oh, we bought a Unimog. It's very slow. It's very heavy and not very powerful. That's all I'll say. Oh, you know what? Let's do a spotlight because I didn't have that on stream. I'm trying to see. Nope. So, going back, I've mentioned her once, I've mentioned her twice, I've mentioned her a bunch of times. But if y'all recall the name Kishiko Bushido, she has helped me not only get into the world of Twitch, become a streamer, and all this other amazing stuff. But she's just awesome, also just an awesome VTuber, content creator, and the like. And so I thought it'd be extremely fitting to make a car dedicated to her design. If you don't know how she looks or whatnot, then go watch her channel. Go check her content out. It's crazy. I hope one day to have a whole team and something like her like that. Obviously, I don't right now. It's a one-man band, but you know exactly her style and everything once you've looked at her character. But yeah, she has a very Japanese-inspired look. She's got ropes. She's got bows. It's great. And yes, this is a Saline S8. And you know what? I think we'll take it. We're going to take out the car today because it's a really good car. It's a very fast car. Self-tuned by myself. Her age is somewhere in the 500s. I don't know if it's lower 500s or not. And it's kind of got a really nice matching tan interior too. So, anyways, let's get this crazy thing started, shall we? Right? Alright, let's take this thing on a drive, bro. All self-tuned, self-modded, everything. And yes, the wrap was completely by myself. It took about 2 days to do because I wanted everything to look nice and clean. And it is a 7-speed, I believe. 6-speed, excuse me. We are gonna figure out actually where we're gonna go. We have some new stuff, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we do. Wait, let's see. Actually, you know what? We'll do Jungle Descent because that sounds really good. Yeah, this thing is powerful, very powerful, and it's got a nice little it's got a very nice turbo sound to it. And actually, let me adjust the game audio a slight bit. There we go. That should be alright, hopefully. Hopefully we don't blast off the ears. There we go, that should be a little bit bad. No, sorry, Kishi, you didn't see that, okay. Sorry. My fingers got a little messed up. And yes, this thing has crazy brakes. Yes, is the gears just a little bit more delayed than I would have liked? Yes, but they're solid gears. And pretty mild tuning, to be honest. And you don't generally lose speed when upshifting. And over 60 on second gear. Yes, I just did go the wrong way. Very clean though. It's not like a raspy, like, Honda Civic with a fart cannon on it. Very nice, clean, very fast. Very demure. And if you want to hear inside, basically sounds like a rocket taking off. pushes hard. Chad, should we race in this? Oh, maybe not on the grass. Woo! Okay. Jungle Descent, I think we should go away. Should we race the Kishimobile, or what do you think, Chow? We got a few good choices. You know what, for the sake of it, because Kishi's awesome, we are gonna race it. We're gonna race it. We'll blow everyone out of the park. In amazing Kitsune fashion. But yes, let's go. And this design, by the way, is not available on Forza Horizon, so if you do want it, I'm sorry. You are witnessing it's the most you can in here. Oh, okay, my bad. It is a Saline S1. American for sure. It's an offshoot, or a partnership rather, with Ford and something else. But the Saline, I believe, is actually a super top of the line Mustang brand. Oh, this looks like a Porsche, which is kind of wild. Not gonna lie. Got some design. Let's go outside, show off the design. The one great thing about this car is it has a good amount of handling. And the brakes are phenomenal. It's like perfectly balanced. Speed, handling. And it sounds really good too. This might actually be a little harder than expected. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not too much now. Man, these hard corners. VW Bug, what are you doing right there? Only going 120 to turn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Can we get third? Oh, we're gonna keep it in fifth. Come on. No. Okay, we got there. We got top tier. That was top three. Top three. Not bad. Okay, not bad. We kind of came back from the back end at what 11th or 8th, so we did pretty good. We didn't do too bad. Ooh, level 41. Let's go. Freewheel spin. That's actually a cool Porsche design. I like that. Please yellow or purple, something good. Oh, let's go. Oh, kind of a crummy gift, not gonna lie, but it's ultra rare, so let's go. Or legendary, it's legendary, let's go. Alright, so we made some moolah. Not too much, but it's kind of more of just like to get over here. That goes back. We have not one. That is a circuit. And if you really know me, I love sprints. There's some good circuits. Excuse me. Excuse me. Trying to see, what's my horn button? Nope, that's not my horn button. Oh, wait, hold on. What is my horn button? Nope, that's not it. Whoops, my bad, my bad. Nope. You know what? It's fine. We'll be the better man. Whatever. Hey, excuse me, bro. I would not like to die, thanks. Let's gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Gotta go slow. Alright, let's see if we could use another vehicle. I've never used that Camaro and I'm afraid to use it because I feel like it won't handle great, but I don't know why I'm saying that because I like bad handling vehicles. You know what? I'm thinking of throwing in something so random. Let's see, what say you? No, because the Vandura is a hill climber, I forgot. It doesn't have a good top speed. Should we use it though? Or should we use the F100? No, let's use F100. This thing can get decently swirly. Look at them tiny wheels. It's a good looking car though. Not green. That's one thing I don't approve of. Could be a little bit more green, huh? Indiana Jones, that's a cool thing. Okay, have you have y'all heard anything about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? I, for one, think that's a very dumb title, but then again, I should not critique if I have no idea what it is or if it's a good game. I don't know. Maybe it's a good game. Maybe in the future I'll play it. Who knows? Maybe not. Oh dang, this thing got some acceleration. Oh my goodness, big gear. Oh, there's some of that driftiness. Oh, a little wheel spin. Oh, this thing has some good speed. It's got some good acceleration too, not gonna lie. We're at 85. Oh, my mic just went up. Sorry, chat, if you had to hear that. Hold on. Sorry, my mic is giving me trouble right now. I gotta tighten it up a little bit. It's getting a little too naughty. Yeah, we be going like 92. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. There's quite a bit of wheel spin on this thing, but not bad. Not bad overall. 85 up a hill in this thing is not bad. And mind you, I have not upgraded this a single bit. No tire, no brakes, no nut, no lightning up. Let us go, my guy. Let us go. Yeah, we're going at 90. We're not even at 1,000 or 5,000 RPMs. That's kind of wild. Right at 100, we hit red line. There's definitely a bit of body roll. Come on, my guy. Definitely not a car for throwing into turns. Oh, but, oh. Why is that tree so solid? That third gear is very solid. Very big third gear, but not bad. I would like third. Oh, got a little bit of wheel spin. Got a little bit of wheel spin. Got a little. Let's get up to 60. I think we can do this. Chad, I think we can get the first. Oh, dang. We gained some hill up, some speed uphill. Yes, I said that. Come on, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. We can beat all these old jalopies. Yes, that's right. That's right. Oh, look at that clean slide by. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh, so speed. Oh, dang, we're gonna hit 100. Let's go. Nice. We did it. Let's go. First place, of course. Nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. New Horizon chapter. Hey.
Ready for a new adventure? You and the whole of Horizon Mexico?
Yeah, we're gonna finish out the main one. Goliath. Okay. You know why Goliath's good? It's long race.
Now we're talking. I'll start putting together ground crew
You know why?
and barriers. Lots and lots of barriers.
You know why it's good? You know why it's good? Yes, Goliath is the longest race in the whole game. It's also, they had it in Horizon 4. I haven't played Forza Horizon 2 or 3, but I know for a fact in 4 and 5, the Goliath is the longest race in the game. Which is great because one, you get a buttload of experience. You get the most experience, obviously, out of any race, and you also get the most money out of any race. So, since we have supercars, we have fast cars, we have good handling cars, yes, it would be a 20-25 minute race, depending on how good I do it. But we make a ton of money, easily, and we can get more experience, so we can get more awards and just like level up. Ooh, do we get free stuff, please? No, we don't. Don't care about the store, cars. Okay, I think there's only one thing we should do. Yes, indeed, you are right. I've actually done the Goliath in the slowest car in the game. And if y'all know what the slowest car in the game is, that is the Peel P50. It can go 40 miles top speed, generally around, I don't know. But we're going to take, instead of a brand new amazing niche car, we're going to take, actually, no, we'll take this car. We ain't going to fix this one up all the way because I have fixed it up. It's good, but it's not the best. So we're going to take this bad boy. We already did that. I don't know why you told me to do that.
Hey, amigo.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Romero?
Go ahead for the Goliath. Genial. I hope you're ready, my friend.
7 speed?
You drive. You might see all of Mexico in one afternoon.
Oh, don't worry, amigo. We got that done. That shifting is so crispy. This is not a bad car when fully upgraded and tuned. It's not the best. Just wait when you see when we get the top of the line. We just wait when we get the top of the line. Most insane, crazy car I'd almost say in the whole game. And it is a Koenigsegg. That's okay. I meant to drift my Koenigsegg. The speed on those Gators seems unreal. We're not going fast enough. Hold on to your hats and glasses, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go inside. Mind you, I'm not even going to red line. This thing sounds insane. I think we need to go a little faster. Oh, we going on the freeway, bro. We are going to go fast. Watch out, Gramps. What, I've never been on an on-ramp? Let's go! Let's go! Gotta go fast! Watch out, car. I think we gotta go faster. We are drifting like crazy. Yes, drift to Koenigsegg today. Sorry, I was gonna hit the drift button, but my finger was just not on that. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for our first ever Goliath race on stream, what car should we pick? I don't have any lurkers at the moment or anyone, so we might just do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright. We have a lot of options, a lot of great options, a lot of quick options, slow options, cool options, mediocre options, but let's go. Here we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. Actually, my bad. I sung the wrong one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a gator by his claw. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You are it. Ooh. Now let's go up and down. Oh, nope. Won't let us. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You are not it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a gator by its claw. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You are it. I am satisfied. Corvette, let's go. Let's go. We haven't used you. You're our first vehicle ever. Actually, you know what? Solid choice. One of the first cars we got. And I think one of the first cars that we modded. So, solid choice. Let's go. Oh, Porsche going down.
Not sure if you want this information right now, but the Mexico Goliath is officially the biggest race by distance in Horizon history. Good luck.
First off, Haley, I filled in everyone, so you're good. Second off, I don't need luck. I have skills. Let's go, bro. I will say not the fastest of Corvettes for sure, but it's a nice one. It's a nice one. We're not doing bad. I would definitely tune the gearing because it is a little bit heavy on the engine. I think it could be done a little bit better. It is a very good sounding car though, if you ask me. We're up on the Aventador. We're chasing after him. Some superior drafting by Man for Blood Gator. Gotta like that little, hey. Excuse me? That's right. Stay behind me. Got some dents. Yo! This is a great mountain road for this, because this thing is not crazy fast. It can be fixed up for sure, but it's perfect for this type of curvy road. It's got good handling. Yeah, you do have to slow down quite a bit, but it's not bad at all. It's kind of a car that likes to carve into gears a little bit, like to ride a little higher to get up to speed. It's not one to sit low on the RPMs. Maybe not the most torquiest at low RPM, but it's not bad. It's a very enjoyable car. And it's got decent speed. For a Corvette in general, is it great speed? I don't think so. But it's not bad. But overall, for an overall car, the handling, everything, the braking, it makes it for a very balanced car. Very balanced car. Which is very enjoyable. Like, we're gonna probably hit like 165 maybe at the bottom of this hill. No, not even, 162. Alright, doesn't like to go too high in the RPMs. But it's okay. We're maintaining a nice lead. That's all that matters. Let's do it. We're probably like half-ish way done, like maybe like 30% done. 30-40% done. 137 up a hill like this is actually not bad. It's very consistent. I like it. $145, I like that number. We are just skating in this. I love it. We're just skating on by. This is like super chill, but at the same time, you can get wild with it a little bit. Hold on. Oh. I wonder what the smoothest, most cleanest lap in the Goliath was. I bet it's like satisfying to watch. It would be satisfying to watch. Very nice combination of handling a decent punch in speed. It feels a little lackluster, to be honest. And then good braking. Went a little too hard in that corner, my bad. Let's see how it is on the inside. Not bad. Gotta like that geometric steering wheel. Very enjoyable. See, I'm a refined driver. I can drive a Corvette going 160 on a closed circuit. I do good. Wreckfest just brings the monster out of me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. I'm a very refined, safe driver, and I emphasize safe. I'm very safe. Super safe. Very safe. Most safest gator on the planet. Ooh, backfire. Toasty. Are you kidding me? Ooh, we could go high into that rev line a little bit. A little bit more than usual. We were kind of going low. Not gonna lie. And we won't blow up the engine. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll just keep you sitting right there. 7,000 is pretty Gucci. How in the world did you catch up so quick? There's no... Did you see that? Dude, do you see that? There's no way that happened so quick. There's no way that guy just caught up that quick. No way. Oh, I'm sorry, you have to go. You have to go off on my map. Go. Out of my presence. Where are you? How are you that close? There is no way you were that close. Do you know how far ahead it was? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Ooh, dug into them RPMs. Yo, that was a little wild. That was a little risque, not gonna lie. That was a little risky. So we don't blow up the engine. At least not entirely. Ooh. Hey, we're getting up there. 170, let's go. 171. 171, I'll take it. There is no way, bro, that you are catching up that quick. There's no way. No way bro's catching up that quick or caught up that quick. No way. No way that they caught up that quick. You are crazy. Bro, I was chilling and so far ahead of all of you. Let's go. We're in the last little bit of the race. And by little bit, I mean like 7-8 minutes. We're almost there, chat. We are almost there. Come on, my guy. We're doing really good, though. When it did in RPMs, that. Ooh. Okay, bro. Chill out now. We know you're there. We know your presence is there. This engine is getting a little tired. Excuse me? How did you... I mean, I drifted a little bit, but dang, son. Hold on. Sorry, that was... I hear you. Yeah, for some reason, my power has lost some luster. Definitely lost some luster. Also, your tires lose grip too right at the end. I'm not sure why. Forza does this, and it's happened multiple times, but you know what? I'm gonna take fourth. We're gonna take it. You know, we're the best looking car in the race. Not the fastest, but you know, hey, you know, I'm just gonna be humble about it. I'm just gonna be humble about it. You know what? That's the thing. That's the stick.
Wow, what a race. You ask me, you can be proud you even finished. Take a breath, get your head straight, and when you're ready, we can run it again.
Excuse me, my head was straight the first time. What are you saying, lady? Look at that experience. Oh, mamma mia. So much experience. See, look at that. We already leveled up too. Ooh, almost another one. See, what did I tell you? We got 2 wheel spins, bro. And some money. Let's go. That's nice. That is really nice. Not exactly the car. There we go. I was like, burnout, please? More money. I'll take that. I'll always take more money. That's more money. Hey. Alright, let's see. Well, I think we should officially go on over to Apex. Let us drive. You know what? Since it's not that far off, let's drive that. Let's drive Big Boy Unimog. Because he's not too fast, but he'll get us there. It'll get us there. Watch this crazy action. Oh, no, wrong one. Hold on. No. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me scooch you away right here so you can see my incredible speed. And I'm sorry that the audio cut out. I'm a lurk right over here. Alright. We're starting off on first. You can see this crazy acceleration, right? Let's go. First, second, third. We're just powering through these gears. Fifth. Sixth. Almost there. We're almost to 60. Bucky, what is up? How are you doing today? I meant to go on your stream today, but I got delayed and I was like, I have to go home and stream. But how are you doing today? I could most definitely use a snack. I actually came home and was starving and stream prep. All good? What'd you play today? I had some writing shenanigans earlier. We are in Forza. And, oh, wait. Oh, it's on my cart. You finished it? Nice. I forgot. I posted it, but since I'm playing this, I could probably show you, I could probably show you the Kishi design car that I did. It looks a lot better in person rather than picture, so let's just go. Once I get my Unimog going up. Yeah, I posted it on Keithy's page, but it looks a lot better in the garage, so we're gonna jump in. Nice. Was Derek with you today? Let's see. Disclaimer, I have played this game before. It was on Xbox, and I've basically restarted. So I went from like 400 cars to I don't even know how many I have now. Like less than 100 probably. Let me grab the Kishi mobile though. Ah, there we go. Nice. Oh, you didn't come in on one of my Fortnite days. No, just kidding. I had Delta Force, but it was giving me trouble on OBS. I don't know why. I don't know why it was doing that. Yes, this is the Kishi mobile. I took a supercar, made like a cute little wrap on it for her. It was actually surprisingly easy to do, even though it looked a little bit more complicated. But we got her bows. I should actually change the license plate to her name, but that changes it on all my cars. But we got her little robe. We got her little robe design on the front. We got that all going. So I thought it was cool. Yeah, and because like it was kind of more of a performance-y thing. I'll show you real quick. Get in on the stats. Because she's like, 500 some odd years old. So I tuned it up. We're borderline, but we're at like, it's 600, but it's 596. Close enough. Torque's at 586. Oh, and it goes like crazy fast. Like, I think 187. And Bucky, thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Speak followed me last time, and I'm like, that's amazing. I didn't think that you'd follow. and I'll finally become 3D too. I won't have the PNG tuber, hopefully for too much longer. There's a lot of stuff. I don't imagine you being into racing games so much. You are a man of war, I believe. I don't really have too many military vehicles. The Unimog is one, and then yes, you are war. He put a trench does? Nice. I also have a Hummer, but I'll let you witness it. It's, I guess you may say, a monstrosity of cringe. We got Spooderman, we got Yippee, we got Cat, we got Dabbin Pikachu, we got Killer Kirby, we got Duck with Knife. So, yeah. And it's purple. And it's got Fortnite on the top. So, I'm sorry if I, defaced that. The memer, yes. I dubbed, was this the one? I dubbed it the Rizmobile. The Rizmobile. I have several other cars too. Okay, that car did not make. I did make this one. The fact that they had anime girl stencils is a very dangerous thing. In my defense, I really like Nesco, excuse me. And this is a cool design. And of course it has to be on a Civic. All custom. In my defense, it's not cringe, it's cool. Yes, it's a Civic, but you know. Let me see what we could do. Alright, let me go jump in. I'm actually just about finishing up stream, but you know what? There's probably something I could do. I wish. It was really funny because I don't think they have it in this Forza, but in the last Forza Horizon, they actually had a Halo race map, which was sick. Which had, they do have the Warthog. I don't have enough money for it, but they actually do have the Warthog. It is amazing, and I might be actually hallucinating. I'm either horribly hallucinating, or I might actually have it. Hold on. I gotta go through my vehicles. I don't think I have it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I was tripping. No, I don't. Yeah, I remember. I do have a Bugatti for some reason. But I don't have the Warthog. Not very fast. It is a big, fat, heavy vehicle, though. Let's see. Is Bucky's Lamborghini Aventador on here by chance? That's your whip, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Actually, nah, I'm pretty sure Bucky has refined, maybe more humble tastes, so he might go with the Panamera Turbo. We'll go with that today. I know it'd be actually kind of cool. Maybe eventually in the future we could do some more, do some collab stuff. The only thing is, I'd imagine that you would have to be on your PC in order for that to work rather well. And I probably complicate it too with having my model and all that. PNG Tuber would be pretty easy. PNG Tuber would be pretty easy to run, but if I have the 3D model by then, I imagine that'd be a little bit spotty. Actually, let's see. I'm thinking of a barn find. Let's go over there. We can figure something out. That'd be legit. That'd be legit. Alright. Let us go look for abandoned car. One day. I gotta start putting myself out there. More. Yeah, lately, well, we've been learning a lot. Jumping in with, let me think. My mind is kind of gone. We got Unity and Blender all at once, so we have been messing with that lately, trying to work on Gummy Goo, which slowly but surely. And then at the same time, I am having a struggle with YouTube algorithm, but that's anyone's thing. In particular, the shorts have been killing me lately. So it's been lots of fun studying. Let me not hit innocent driver on road. A little bit lackluster for a Porsche, ain't it? That's what I think. Maybe. Have you recovered from Minecraft? I wish that train worked. It would have been awesome to see it rolling around and stuff. To be honest, I should get modded Minecraft, but I just never have. Fixed her right up, nice. Nice. Yeah, usually, now I love it. But whenever I'm in Minecraft, I go down this endless pit of, I'm gonna build a redstone contraption, and then it turns into a 3-hour stream of me working on like logic circuits and stuff, which, hey, it's cool, but it's like I don't necessarily need mods for that. It's just redstone. I'm excited. Let's see.
I met some
Ooh.
American collectors at the festival last night, and they said they were close to tracking down a stone-cold classic right here in Mexico. So
Oh.
I was thinking, if we find it first...
We find it best. Why didn't you tell me about that, buddy? Like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago when I didn't drive like 40 miles? I'm not even there yet. Create mod is really fun. Yeah. I think I might have slightly blown up my engine. I sure did. I sure did. That's okay. Who needs that Porsche anyway? I just got another one. Ooh. Nah. Who needs your Porsche when you got a Koenigsegg? Create mod, yeah. I have to look into it, but see, here's my thing. Like, I have way too big, well, I shouldn't say way too big, but the catalog and amount of games that I play or want to play is like too big to like, I guess like focus in on one game. Like, there's games that are like staples, like obviously like some my top performers, whatever. Fortnite, Among Us, all those like cringe classics, whatever, Sky, all that. But it's like I have like so many games. I should one day take a screenshot of my computer screen of how many games I have, just to show the magnitude. And there's more that I plan on getting. So it's like, hey, bro, that's my coin site. Yeah, too many games, too little time, in short. And then on top of that, there's stuff I want to learn, like Blender. Or at least have fun, kind of tickle my fancy a little bit with this gummy goo model. Yeah, so that's what I did when I first started out streaming in my, I like to call it like the dark days of streaming before I got a PC. And it was cool because at the time I didn't have a lot of like games and stuff and I was mobile, but I don't know, I often strayed from it. And plus on top of it too, I'll usually do multi-game streams. So like for Super Bowl Sunday, I literally did like 5 games. And I need an off-road car or else we are going to die. Yeah, like New Year's Eve/day and Super Bowl Sunday, I did 5 games. And also on New Year's Eve/day, we did a countdown. And I made a whole I think I mentioned it before, made a whole Minecraft kind of countdown light show thing. And so that was that part of stream. Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm kind of, I generally don't mention streamers a whole lot in particular, but I guess like I'm like most similar, like I guess like Queso a little bit. Like I'll do a horror stream and then, or like a horror game, and then we'll do shooter, and then I'll do a puzzle, and then a puzzle game, and then I don't really have a whole lot of chill games per se, but oh yeah, let's use a Bronco, that's solid. Yeah, like New Year's Eve, I did Fortnite, Among Us, Five Nights at Freddy's, Minecraft. What other game did we? There's one other one, I forgot what it was. But yeah, I'm kind of crazy. I'm like crazy variety. The least amount of games that I'll do is 1, and that's Sky. I'll only usually do Sky, like when I play Sky. That's the only game I'll stream because I could do like 3 hours, 3.5 hours of that straight. What else? I guess Fortnite, but I have not done a straight Fortnite stream in a very long time. Yeah, I'm crazy. It's kind of crazy because OBS, it screams in pain. It's like, this is your 3rd time switching to game capture display. How much more do you need? What do you want from me? Yeah. Only time you done. Christmas and you, valid. But also too, you got the whole 3D model and everything, so I feel like once I start jumping into Wardo and all that, I'll probably have to like chill out a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna take off my top. Convertible top. Yeah, I feel like once I get the 3D model though, I can't really like, I won't want to mess around with switching to 100 games as much, but yeah. But no, very valid for you. Plus, you dedicate yourself to a game, like you lock in. I mean, I do, but it's, I'm, very spontaneous. I guess is a good way of putting it. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Come on, little barn, where are ya? Oh, you know what? Maybe up here. Yeah, I'm thinking so. My PC ain't that old. It was somewhat of a hand-me-down, but pretty lightly used. The person that owned it kind of gave up on gaming and stuff. And, I got coaching from Kishi and, like, severely, like, retuned things, fixed up settings, and it's been so much good. Oh, yeah. I mean, it did survive the Minecraft train mod, so I think, yeah, you're doing pretty nice. Yeah, I have the 4080, so, and then, yeah. I told the guy, yeah, just wipe everything clean, don't want anything on there. And I make sure it's treated nicely. Beef, yes, beef. I think though, from what I saw, they just announced, I don't know, I think I don't know if it was a 5080 or something from NVIDIA, but they got a new one out. Yes, I just hit that tree. Ignore that. Okay, I remember it being around here somewhere. Yeah, it's nice though. Because when I was first streaming on PC, my thing was I was dropping frames like crazy. And I found out, oh, there's this dumb background program that's interfering with your OBS and can cause severe recording issues. And I'm like, oh, hey, that's kind of nice. Can we turn that off?
Yes, you found it.
Yeah. And then that was after my coaching session with Kishi. Tuned up some other stuff, and we were
BMW. Too old to be
beautiful. It was like a glove. It was like a glove. Never dropped a frame after. I know. Like literally, like actually, bro. Like.
Call you soon. All right, BMW.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Alejandra. Like no joke. Before, like I kind of just want to get general advice from Kishi, but like literally, like the frame drop was so bad. I was like, bro, I don't even want to game. I don't even want to really stream anymore, to be honest, because it's like there's, like it was so lame. And then when I obviously game normally, it'd be fine. So I'm like, what the heck? What is wrong with this thing? And then, oh, computer dumb. So that was that. Yeah. And now, since we're like, oh, okay, computer is good, then I just start loading tons of junk on it. Like, oh, yeah. We're just gonna load Unity, Blender. We're gonna get like 100 games. You're fine, computer, you're fine. But I mean, there's a reason why I got it, so no exceptions. No exceptions. Yeah. No exception. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of BMW, but at least we got that. Or at least the 2002. I think we'll do one more barn find because our friend couldn't tell us earlier that we had a barn find that was a stone's throw away. So I guess we're going to be going back 200 miles. Oh, really? The 2002? It reminded you of something? Yeah, let's take a look at it. Why? Oh no, dumb me. They have to rebuild it, that's why. You have a BMW, Bucky? You got the Beamer? You got the Beamer ride? Oh, you got one from a gotcha? Oh, that's sick. And they made it historically accurate. Ooh, I love that. That's cool. Now, for me, with like the builds and stuff, like obviously like with the Hummer and stuff, like I go a little while. Like if it's fairly new, generally, I'll like mess around, make it crazy, whatnot. Like obviously like the Civic, the Hoonigan, the Hummer, those are pretty recent. But if it's like a really old car, like let's say the Myers Manx, like that's a classic. That's a classic. I'm trying to see if there's like some other sort of car that you know. I am trying to look for a gentleman. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I don't even have a classic VW Bug or Beetle. That's sad. I only have the Baja Bug. But yeah, like real classics, like no one really knows the Cyclone. Man, I'm kind of lacking. I'm kind of slacking. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I guess like Mustang or classic fastback Ford. I don't usually touch those. From Berlin to Warsaw in one tank. Was that a YouTube challenge or was that from a video? I feel like I've heard of that before. I am a huge car enthusiast. There are too many things that live rent-free in my head that are completely random, and I do not know why I have it memorized, but I do. So, it was an ad. I'm not sure if it's real. Let me see. From Berlin to Warsaw. Very European. BMW is Bavarian, so that would seem like pretty accurate. Berlin to Warsaw. I mean, to be honest, BMW ain't like, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're like the most fuel efficient type of car in the world. They have really cool technology and stuff, but like the only car that I think would be like something worthy of that, oh, it was a joke with VW. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, maybe it might have been fake. I mean, VW, they ain't bad with like fuel stuff and things like that. They're certainly creative. They've made legendary stuff. Yeah. No, one car in particular that I was thinking of that was BMW, and forgive me for the skin, it is not mine. The BMW, I said it, I don't know why they turned it into Marlin from Nemo. That's the only car I can think from BMW that would be like super fuel efficient. Otherwise, like Volkswagen, they have a ton. You got the Bus, you got the Bug. You have technically Myers makes is VW. What other models do they have? They had a lot. The Rabbits. Yeah, there's a lot. But then again, also VW is owner of Bugatti, which is one of the most fuel-thirsty vehicles in the world, probably. So, yeah. It gets like, I think like the Bugatti Veyron, which is the old model, by the way, not even the newest one. I think it's like 4 or 5 miles to the gallon. Yeah. European microcars, I think, are sick. I would wonder out of curiosity if you perhaps knew any of them, because most of those little microcars came out because of the wars. So like the Isetta, let's see, there's a few. I'm trying to think of them. You have the Isetta, there's the Mopeda, I don't know, there's a few. I'm blanking right now, I'm blanking. We're gonna go off-roading. The Mustang was made for off-roading, my guy. It was made for off-roading. I crashed into a tree. We didn't crash into a tree. You know what I am kind of excited about though, for VW, or VW, excuse me, is the new VW bus that's coming out. I think the ID Buzz. I think that's sick. Yeah, it's all futuristic though. It's got a rectangle steering wheel, which I think is quite weird to be honest, but you know, the future is upon us. Yeah, there's been a lot of jabs though at VW though with jokes and things like that. They make funny cars. Now I think people take it more seriously. It's just a bunch of soccer moms driving them around nowadays. Alright. Let's see, can we find this last barn find before we end stream today? I don't know. Let's find out. I am very much gonna guess though that the wow, I cannot talk. The Volkswagen ad that you were referring to alluded in some way, shape, or form to Hitler, and was Warsaw one of the concentration camps? Because obviously I know the Berlin Wall and Berlin and the Iron Curtain. Probably. That's what I'm gonna go with. But you could probably fill me in because you are a military man. Yeah, Warsaw. Okay. I knew that. I was like, I remember that. Yes, Poland, the neutral country. Neutral until it was not neutral. That's funny though. Funny thing though, if you were actually, you probably know this. But if you were in Berlin at the time, the only cars that they had when the Berlin Wall went down, which fun fact, I actually have a piece of the Berlin Wall, they had Tridents, which were these awful cars that ran on two-cycle, basically lawnmower engines. They are a vibe. But they are awful vehicles. Or actually, I don't know. Awful bit of a vibe. I guess kind of in the same category as a Lada, no? Although Ladas are horrible. Hey, I mean, every car has a function, and some cars' functions is just not reliability, you know? They're just a vibe. Yeah, Ladas, yeah. First, it was really interesting. So when I took auto mechanics in school for a bit, and one of my last class was with this, I guess totally German dude, I guess, or I don't know, maybe Aryan, I don't know, but totally classic blonde hair, blue eyes, and he's like, Ladas are the worst car ever. And at the time I didn't know what a Lada was. I assumed it was a car because it was automotive class, but I was like, huh. So I looked it up, and he's like, they're awful, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you have my interest piqued. Yeah. But I don't know. For me personally, I feel like those cars would be fun. They are a fun vibe. Like, of course I'd love to drive a Trivent or a Lada. What car? Another car that I'd love to drive that is absolutely atrocious. That actually came here from the States. Or came here to the United States. Why am I forgetting? It was notoriously known for its unreliability. Oh, the Hugo. Yeah, the Hugo. I forgot exactly what country that was from, though. But that piece of machinery was something else. It was something else. I actually forgot what country that was even from. Yeah, but yes, would I love to drive a horribly unreliable Soviet bloc car? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely heard horror stories about the Hugo, though. It's kind of the butt of car jokes. Man, where in the world is this barn at? I've literally been tramping through this forest and I've not found the dumb barn yet. You're like, where in the world? Yeah. Yeah, I know. History's cool. I think in the times that, where you're forced to be creative, you get very interesting results. And thus, funny cars are the results. Oh, we found it, we found it, we found it. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we just hit a tree, but we are cool. Oh, one other car I was thinking of. 90% sure is German. Pretty much. Ooh, Viper. Very nice. They also built planes during the war, so you might know the Messerschmitt. Messerschmitt.
Almost impossible to keep the power on the road. But if you can,
Yeah, Messerschmitt. They made the Tiger, and there's one other car. But it's super cool because those cars had like this glass canopy that would open and close on top. Very reminiscent of the warplanes of the era, but it's super cool. Very cool. Yeah, Messerschmitt, we have the Isetta. There's a lot of cool cars that came about because of the war. And then we stopped making them because the war was over. And then now we have giant soap bar, futuristic cars just everywhere. Trying to be like DeLoreans and stuff and be all like futury. No, please don't play a dumb commercial. Okay. Oh, did you look it up? Yeah, no, it's sick. It's I think it's 3 or 4 wheeled. I think it's 3 wheel. It can hold 2 people, and I think it can go around 60 or so. But yeah, it was basically because I think all of Germany was, well, after the war, the Second World War, all of Germany was destroyed. Or was that the First War? No, it was the Second War. Or no, I'm totally blanking. But yeah, I'm mixing it up. But it's super cool. Yeah, it has that canopy. It opens right up. 3 wheel. It can hold 2 people. And it doesn't have a traditional steering wheel. It literally has like a plain steering wheel. It's kind of like not exactly like a rudder steering wheel, but it's like, yeah, it's super cool. The race version was called the Tiger. That one had 4 wheels, but it was super sick. Yeah, I like cars like that, like those weird things. Like 3 wheels, funny canopies all round and like bubbly and junk. Like those things I like. And actually, there's one of those micro cars, or one kind of similar micro car on there. You know what? We'll take the Barbie Mobile home. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool. They basically built it because like they're like, we have no metal. We need transportation because we have to like rebuild Germany and everywhere, and it can transport people. So it's really cool. I think we should make cars like that again. Let's see, where's our house sets? We will go back to over here. Yeah.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
And remember too, those glass domes and all that stuff was done like, I mean, they did it by machine and stuff, but that's crazy hard to do. That had to all be like sculpted. Ooh, we got a gift. Ooh, let's go get a gift. Yeah. We just got a free gift. Yeah, I know. I like those cars, like the bubble cars and all that. I think those are so sick.
Arrived at your destination.
Yeah. And it's really cool too because the original ones, you know, made like in the 40s, 50s. There's actually a company out there
Spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
now that actually they manufacture them. So this is one of the bubble cars I love. Right here. This guy just happened to give it to me. That's crazy. Peel Trident. That is, this car was not made during the war. This was a very special scenario that this car is made. It's adorable, I know, right? Hold on, let me climb into it. This company actually made another car, and it's kind of ish adorable. It's more bite size, if you can believe that. Here, let me jump into it. I know, it's adorable. Peel. That's its name. That's the company. It's literally named Peel. Do you have an idea why? Why's it gotta be rainy? I just got this fresh car. Come on, look at that. It's so cute. But look at that. See, that whole dome had to be made. It can hold 2 people and a bag of groceries. These aren't particularly fast. It's a toy kick. Yes, it is indeed. Yeah, let me I don't want to blow away, so we're gonna drive back here. It's not very fast, but it does the trick. Yes, my foot is to the floor. So, we are rolling. Yeah, so these cars, so this one and there's one other car made by the same company is actually built on the Isle of Man. It's a small little island where all the roads are super tiny and they have, I think, like one of the most deadliest motorcycle races ever. It's like the Peel 500, I think. Look at this thing, it's so cute. What the heck? Oh, I'm going to die. Oh. Okay, we survived. We survived. We didn't drown. I know, yeah. We were up to our head. Actually, fun fact, this car turns into a submarine. Oh. I'm just kidding. It doesn't turn into a submarine. Wouldn't that be sick though? Like, this is be the perfect car. Like, forget about like other cars. Just make. Oops. No, don't reverse. Don't reverse. Come on, no. Like, forget about like all these lame new cars. Just make a submarine out of this thing. Yeah, like, it's like, bro, you can see all the little fishies around you. It's perfect. I just need $5 million from the US government, and you can have a fleet of Peel submarines. We will make it a thing. Oh. But yeah, these cars are made because simply the roads where they are built are like super tiny and nothing bigger than a scooter could really fit around there. So they're like, we'll make a car that's like super small. And so they were like, let's make a small car. This isn't even the smallest car that they made. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go into the market. Oh. And I think I could check out the original car they made. And I can show you. It's kind of cute. Almost looks like a little like Mike Wazowski thing. I don't know. That's just me. But it's a little Cyclops car. Well, I know. Look at this thing. It's like so adorable. And it's a 3-wheel car. So dang cute. Why can't we make cool cars like this anymore? It doesn't go fast, but sometimes, you know, you don't need to go fast. Fast speed kills. Yes, the Trident. And it's so dang cool too, because hold on, here. This is even better. Here, we can get a little close-up look at it. Come on. That thing is so cute. And look, it literally has a little trident right on the front. I know. And the cool thing about these cars, well, first off, I mean, the bubble dome is like sculpted. This entire car is made out of fiberglass. I mean, obviously, the whole body, I should say. The whole body is made of fiberglass. And then, since we're in this mode, and this is actually true to the original car. Watch. I'm pretty sure. Yep, I can. It literally opens up like that. Like, what the heck? Yeah, because see, look, it's all like fiberglass in here. See? You got the bubble dome. You got your shifter. You got your parking brake. It's a manual, so you got your, gas, all that, and clutch. And yeah, it literally just folds right on down. And then right in the back, you got your gas tank. And then the engine was like 4 horsepower, I think. It's amazing. It's so dang cute. Yeah, it'll close you up. And look at them little tiny wheels. It's so dang cute. Okay. Enough of me globbering at this cute car. Let me see if I can look at the OG first car that they made. Beep. There's so many dang cars. Oh, they don't. You know why? The other one's a barn find that I haven't got yet. So they don't have it. But you can buy this one. Only 25,000. Yeah, look at that. 4 horsepower. It weighs 353 pounds. That's crazy. I was about to say that's lighter than me, but I'm not 353 pounds. I'm mucho lighter than that. Not much lighter than that. Yeah, then you got like your 200 different Porsche models over here. Like, it's like, I mean, like, this new stuff is cool. It's cool. But bubble car. Where did it go? Oh, the Morgan is a really fun car. Now, where I live, well, in real time or real life, the whole thing is JDM where I live, so we got a bunch of Japanese stuff. It's all Japanese stuff. Like, people are talking like NSXs and Supras and all that kind of stuffs. Let's see. There's so many cars. We don't talk about the Hot Wheels cars. I don't know why there's a Barbie Hummer. But it's like, I like the old stuffs. Like, this car looks cute. That car's cute. It's tiny. It's silly. It's fun. This is the car from the Harry Potter movie, actually. Yeah, I know way too much about cars. Oh, Mamma Mia. Oh, and then we got all of our Ferraris. They're all the same color because it's like Ferrari red. Oh, except like 5 of them. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we got the old Bugatti too. That's sick. That's a 1926. Dang. That's old. That's almost 100 years old. That's crazy. Got the Bentley. Like, just looking at these cars, they just look fun. That also looks fun. That's newer though. That thing is crazy, dangerous. It's a very fun car. In real life though, it was scary because it could burn out at top speed and it could go over 200 miles per hour. Oh yeah, for sure, Bucky. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm actually just about to end stream because it's a 3-hour stream and I gotta go to bed. So I will see you next time, Bucky. I will maybe see you on Friday. Bye. Oh, and you know, before I go, it's silly, it's dumb, but whatever. You know what? I do it anyway. I work hard on my commands. I just type it for the heck of it. Why not? See you later, alligator. I'll see you later, Bucky. And I appreciate the follow so much. Twitch has been absolute. Well, okay, Twitch is awesome. Man, it's been rough lately. That's just all I'll say. I'll say that. But yes, see you later, alligator. I'll see you next time. Or you might see me. Yes. Dance. Alright. See you, Bucky. Thank you so much for coming by. I actually really appreciate it. Woo. Alright. Alright, people. Enough about me blabbering on and... Oh, this car was so cute too. It literally has a face on it, and it's green. It reminds me of a frog. Oh, here it is, the Warthog. It is amazing. Why on earth, though, does it have to be 850,000 credit? That's 100,000 more than all my money in the bank. It's great. It's a fun car. It's huge. And you could twin turbo it. But why does it have to be 850,000 credits? It's insane. I don't get it. Forza, please answer me that. It's a fun car, no doubt, but oh my word, it is so expensive. Alright, y'all. We're gonna be ending stream today with a few updates. One, wow, 3-hour stream. I jabbered. But it was fun. And this is the first time in a very long time that I've played Forza. Actually, we've been distracted with Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy playtime, a little bit of Minecraft. We've been literally distracted with everything else, so it has been a wild ride, but I'm glad that we were able to get back in and mess around. We got a trident for free, and we made lots of money. We have unlocked the Goliath race. Today was a peak day, and we made some extra money too. We didn't spend any money either. We did not max out and tune the Corvettes egg, but I believe we will say that for next time. But updates for stream. Okay, so yesterday I worked for probably about 2 hours. Discord has been giving me a little bit of beef lately with the whole server links thing, but we have got that resolved. I do not know why it would not give me an indefinite link to the server, like it just wouldn't, but we have it fixed. We are linked for life. It's not going to change. It would only give me a 2-week link and then expire, and I have to get a new one. It was a fat headache. So we are done with that drama. So the link I have completely updated is on Twitch, on Blue Sky, and on YouTube. That is the correct link. If it for some reason does not work, do tell me, please. I will murder Discord. And it will be ugly. Blue Sky's perfect. Never had a problem. For some reason, my YouTube link did not work. And actually, I will drop links right now in chat. That way, y'all can get them. So we got the YouTube one coming right up. We have Blue Sky, which has always worked, by the way. I haven't had a problem at all with Blue Sky. They are absolutely amazing. And then we have actually, it doesn't matter if I have it capitalized or not. Boom. It works, y'all. So if you do want to join the Discord, I so appreciate that. Have a lot of fun updates, including my model stream updates. We just got a Blue Sky discussion page, so every post besides my going live post on Blue Sky are posted. So like anything about models, drawing, gummy goo, whatever is on there. So that's that. And then as far as the 3D model, first designer said the end of the month. I am crossing my claws, hope to die, that we actually get that model. I feel like I'm being led on, to be honest, a little bit. Have not seen any updates besides the mesh over a month ago. So I'm on the fence. However, second model artist has come through. I actually just got an update today for my so obviously my character has a gun on the back. Actually, here. Don't do that. Let me, there we go. It's kind of a little, here, hold on. Let me move over here so you can kind of see that little thing sticking over the side of my back? Yeah, that's kind of the butt of the gun, but, yeah. Let me, pew! There we go. Mucho better. So we actually worked on the fine details of the gun. We are doing a second layer of, oops. No, don't do that. Second layer of like the coloring. Second color layer. There we go. That actually makes sense. And then, yeah. Soon we'll be getting the rigging for, I was going to say VideoTube. It's going to be a Wardo model. It's going to be 3D model, so it's going to be in Wardo. And yeah, so second model for sure we're going to get. I'm literally praying that we get the model from the first designer. Unfortunately, I feel led on. And then we are aiming for 20 followers. When we do hit 20, I will be debuting my model. I will also, okay, well, here's the thing. 20 followers, I want to debut my model. But I also am going to be changing my streamer name because I don't think it exactly fits my content in the best way, and also too with me being the Stay So Clean streamer, I don't think that's the most like I guess, easiest of names to use or have. It was my Call of Duty username, gamer tag before, so it was good there. Maybe not so much here now. So we're gonna be changing that. So with the debut of the new model, I'd be having my streamer name officially changed. What it will be, I'm narrowing it down. As well as I have a new overlay for the Gator's Den. So this current one that you see behind me would be replaced, and then I would be working, I think next I'd have to save up, but I would want to get a new stream start screen because that one is homemade by myself. It needs to be replaced. Eventually I'd want to get my own custom overlay because that would be nice. This is also homemade by itself. I really actually do like the stream end screen, but eventually I would like to probably get something of my own custom made. And then, as always, the goal for the entire channel by this summer is get to affiliates. We have literally gotten every single requirement necessary except the followers. So that's what we're really striving for. We've been getting more chatters lately. We had plenty of stream hours fulfilled, and yeah, that's been like we've been dandy. We almost have one other achievement filled, or I guess it's like milestone in Twitch completed, but we don't.